set for the first. Racing. Kaputski out fairly well, downgrade King away back towards the tail of the field. Now, meanwhile, Kaputski pushes through the inside on Debonair Pirate. Dark Gunner runs to third. They'll be followed around by Pistols Princess, downgrade King. Back in the pack to Jazz Hill. Good way from them here is Bev's New Point Princess Novak. Kaputski ran wide, but is comfortably in front from Pistols Princess. Dark Gunner, downgrade King, finding the line with Jazz Hill. Kaputski in nicely. Pistols Princess second, an improved run. Third to go by was Dark Gunner, gets another minor placing. I think downgrade King held fourth just. Jazz Hill ran home okay though to make it interesting. Further back in the race then to Bev's New Point Princess Novak, and Debonair Pirate, he dropped out to run last. No bother the favourite here. 22.49 for a dog's clearly got ability. He did run very wide. Qualifying trial was quite slow as well. Could be tough going out there today with the conditions, etc. We'll see as the day unfolds, but it certainly doesn't help the time when you run that wide on the corner. But it didn't matter for Kaputski because he was miles clear, and once he balanced up, he really ran to the line well. He's won it by 7.5, so no problems. 7.5, 2.25, and 1.5. The margins there. Racing, Big Time Ocker, just a fair break the inside. Out wide, Agent Mick gets out quite nicely, and also Corborn Dallas pushing forward. Big Time Ocker trying to push through the inside. Rubbed Out's going forward. Gee, there's a jam up here. Corborn Lock gets a run right around the outside. Zimmerframe got shunted back. Also Candy Crusher, Sammy McBell. Now Corborn Lock turns first here on Big Time Ocker. Rubbed Out is wider out on the track. I think Corborn Dallas in behind them. Down they come. Now Rubbed Out's going to run over the top of Corborn Lock, and Rubbed Out beats Corborn Lock. Corborn Dallas third. I think Zimmerframe just fourth. Right beside that was Agent Mick. Then Big Time Ocker weakened again. Back behind them, Candy Crusher and Sammy McBell. Michelle Mann can't stop winning races. And she's done it again with Rubbed Out. And to be fair, it did run second. Bottom line, it did run second in that race the other day, where Zimmerframe and Big Time Ocker were third and fifth. Set. Racing. Miss Eldora slow to go the inside. Good Time Lady out nicely. So too Homebush Ginger, followed there by Opawa Amber. Here's Miss Eldora trying to drive through the inside. Lady Zena comes between runners too. Might take up the lead here. Back and behind these runners, Peaky Blinder. Out the back is Bundoran Lad with Scott the Best. Now, four of them across the track here. We've got Opawa Amber, Lady Zena, Miss Eldora the inside, Homebush Ginger out wider, and Peaky Blinder punching down the centre. Opawa Amber in front of Lady Zena, Miss Eldora. Opawa Amber beats Lady Zena. Ahead away third was Miss Eldora. Fourth, Peaky Blinder, or out wide Bundoran Lad, then Homebush Ginger, Good Time Lady, and Scott the Best. So Opawa Amber does the job again for Marcy Flip. 2, 6, 1. And 3. Bundoran Lad gets up for fourth here. Miss Eldora, she missed the start. She tried to get back into the race. There were four of them across the track coming round the corner. Opawa Amber kicks too well for them. Over Lady Zena. 2 wins, 2 seconds for her now. Miss Eldora, well, benefit of the run, I guess. And Bundoran Lad up for fourth. So 2, 6, 1 and 3. Winning time was 26.98. Every time to date was set. Racing. Dr. Brim, a wee bit slow, and down on its nose there earlier was a Power Tom, so he's fluffed it again. Now Dr. Brim drives to the lead, but Springvale Harry goes with him. 2 lengths back third then to Peacock Princess, is followed through by Wall Age. It's followed around there by That's King. Further back in the race here to Ollie Baxter, Apollo Power Tom up to the corner. Dr. Brim taken on, and I mean taken on by Springvale Harry. They're at each other here. Back and behind them to Peacock Princess trying to close them out. And then That's King. Dr. Brim balanced up, gets there from Springvale Harry. Peacock Princess third then. That's King or Wall Age. Behind those runners, Ollie Baxter. A Power Tom who made a complete hash of the start. And Apollo. Dr. Brim still managed 26.69. Come to the corner here, 6 in front, 4 has a crack. And can't see what's going on there because of the graphic, but it was a pretty interesting contest between the 6 and the 4 for about 3 or 4 strides. And Peacock Princess third. Fourth was tight. And the 5's just got that Wall Age from That's King. 6, 4, 9 and 5. Fifth. Racing, Bow Riverman hops out nicely here with Big Wonder, and wider on the track to Kaiser Mac shows up early, poking through the inside, Tennessee Smile. Corborn Clay's right there too with Thrilling Toby trying to go forward. Now getting badly checked out the back was You're So Free, and another cruise went past that. Bow Riverman in front by a couple on Big Wonder. 3 lengths back then to Kaiser Max. Further back in the race then, another cruise running home the inside. And they'd be followed over on the outside of that by Thrilling Toby, Tennessee Smile. Bow Riverman makes it 4 straight. Big Wonder second, Kaiser Max third. Fourth to go by was Tennessee Smile. Thrilling Toby was next to that, then Corborn Clay. Another cruise. And You're So Free hasn't completed the course. She is galloping around though, which is good. She was badly checked and she's coming back the other way. So Bow Riverman does the job. 3, 5, 8 and 1 in a 26.77. And the run home has been 8.21, and he controlled the race from the jump. He out-jumped Big Wonder, which was critical. Set to go. Racing. Corborn Gill hopped out quite nicely. Chinese Star as well is trying to cross it, and over on the outside was a Mighty Twist. They'd be followed back through then by Takeaway on the inside, then King's Selection. It's followed well back here by Fox and Box. Knock a few backs, missed the start, and Homebush Stew. Chinese Star in front, Corborn Gill down the outside. Back and behind them to Takeaway and Fox and Box. Corborn Gill goes to Chinese Star and scores. Fox and Box dash to third. Fourth to go by then would have been King's Selection. Is followed through by Knock a Few Back, Homebush Stew. Takeaway died on its run, and Mighty Twist. Corborn Gill's run over the top of Chinese Star. She's got a fair race. She hung in there. 22.33 the winning time. 8.15 has been the run home here. 3, 9, 6 and 8. Racing. Happy Wife out in the midfield here, and Good Time Mike's got out nicely. Happy Wife up and around the outside, and Mad Music's a little bit closer in. Now Kia's, can the 5 get around? It's Mad Music the inside and Happy Wife beside it. Good Time Mike back and behind them. Whitey's gone, starts to run into it. Then we've got Runs for Gas. Back and behind these runners then to Opawache, Miss Raz Opportunist. Down they come, Happy Wife under siege. Right over the top, Whitey's gone. Whitey's gone's 2 from 2 here from Mad Music, Good Time Mike. Out wider on the track, Opportunist closer in Opawache, and Happy Wife was in that ruck, but she fainted in the last 50 or 60 metres. And they'd be followed back and behind those runners then by Miss Raz and Runs for Gas. 7, 2, 3 and 8 on the board. Number 8, set, racing, Heart You, a reasonable break here. It's a good line here. Boss Appeal pushing through the inside, now driving to the lead here, Working Jewel, and Heart You's been spat right back to last. So it's Working Jewel from Katoomba. Boss Appeal pushes through the inside, getting a run through too. We've got another plane and Homebush Bounce. Corborn George is wide, so's Homebush Misha. Up they come across the track. Boss Appeal the inside, driving at it, Corborn George. Boss Appeal from Corborn George. Then we've got a lineup. Homebush Bounce, Working Jewel, Homebush Misha out wide, Katoomba there as well, blanket over the lot, Heart You and another plane. Gee, what a finish here. 5:18, 14:49, 22:60. Not sure if they're going to add something else to that. Nothing on the board. Thought Boss Appeal had done the job from Corborn George. And then Homebush Bounce, and then Working Jewel or Homebush Misha. Away, talented field, set. Racing, Radvanska is slow to go, really good, a straight slow as well. Spirit Run gets out quite nicely. Over on the outside there, Romeo's going forward. Really good punches through on the inside. They'll be followed then by Premier Division and All in Berlin. Getting well back to Varga Frost, well back to Radvanska and Boston Lightning up to the corner. Spirit Run in front, really good out wide. Premier Division closer in, then Varga Frost, Radvanska. Spirit Run, the Class 2 dogs in front. Premier Division coming hard. Spirit Run from Premier Division. Varga Frost to third, Radvanska fourth. She just can't chop it here. Then we had Boston Lightning, really good, got tired. All in Berlin and there, Romeo. Well. First win on the track comes as a Class 3 against a talented Class 4 dogs. That's what greyhound racing can do. Spirit Run in front has led throughout. Nearly there. Racing. Yes, Wild Effective. He hops out nicely. He blasts straight to the lead here. Flying Blake gets out quite nicely, and also Nick Sentry going forward. They'd be followed around there by What's Up G and Spot On Maggie. Further back in the race here is Corborn Sarah. Lagoon Mac is well back, and so too is Big Boy Dino. Wild Effective in front from Nick Sentry, closer into Flying Blake and Spot On Maggie. Wild Effective's closing up, but he's got there. Flying Blake got reasonably close in the end with Nick Sentry, Spot On Maggie. And then between runners, What's Up G, followed back behind that there by Corborn Sarah, Lagoon Mac and Big Boy Dino. Well, he's won it, but he wouldn't want it to be much further. It's not. It's kind of irrelevant. 4, 1, 6 and 7, but they got closer to him than I thought they would, given that he's won over 450 metres. 4, 1, 6 and 7 on the board, 22.06. Run home 8.08. Never in any doubt as such, but he did float the last little bit. He hopped out nicely, half a length in the end, by a half a length, by 1 length. Flying Blake's already been finding the line here lately, and he did again. set. Racing. Vegas Danny's missed the kick today. Corborn Brick hopped out nicely there with Takamori the inside and Smash Allegro. Up around the outside there we've got Curious Life. Vegas Danny trying to drive through the inside. Lonesome Nitro's trapped wide. Zipping Rory around that. Now too badly affected. Always Welcome and Curious Life badly checked. Up to the corner comes Takamori out by 3 and hard to stop here. Vegas Danny over on the outside of that to Corborn Brick. That'll be followed then by Smash Allegro. Zipping Rory. Takamori in today from Corborn Brick. Vegas Danny third. Zipping Rory fourth. Close up there with Smash Allegro, Lonesome Nitro, and the two badly affected at the first bend were Always Welcome and tailed off Curious Life. Takamori back on top today. He hopped out quite well and the one missed the kick, and Takamori took full advantage and has raced away for a good win. 2, 4, 1 and 5. Winning time has been 26:43 on a cold, slow day here. The outside we're ready. Racing. Allegro class, slow beginning again today, and getting back was another Fantasy, and back with them Blue and Curly. Now up front Pure Lee, and up and around the outside here, Loving the Mix. Loving the Mix gets to the lead. Allegro class follows it around though and lands second. Through on the inside, Allegro Master right in the hunt. They'd be followed behind these runners then by Pure Lee. Blue and Curly down the outside. Wheelie Chilly up they come. Driving through Allegro Master to score from. Loving the Mix, I think, just second in a tight photo with Allegro class. Then Pure Lee, Blue and Curly. Wheelie Chilly out wider. Closer, and then Thrilling Star wasn't in the call, and last in was another Fantasy. Allegro Masters 1 at 7 lasts for second, 8 is third, and 6 is fourth. 4, 7, 8 and 6, 22.07. Dogs of this calibre not breaking 22 just tells you how tough it is out there today.